Hey, what's up you guys? It's Kelsey and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be reviewing the curriculum that we used this year for math, and that was The Good and the Beautiful Level K. Let's go. So this video is a collaboration with Simple Rugged Path, The Brave Homeschooling Mama, and Joyful Noise Living. So I will leave their channels down below as well as the playlist to watch the other videos in this collab. I was actually supposed to do the language arts review last week, but because it's been such nice weather and we took a day trip to the Creation Museum and the Ark Encounter, which I will link that vlog right up here, I was not able to make that video. So if you guys are interested in seeing my review about the Good and the Beautiful Language Arts Level K, make sure to hit that subscribe button and I will be putting that out on Monday. So as I said in the beginning of the video, we use the Good and the Beautiful Math Level K. And that is more of a, I would say it's between a kindergarten and a first grade level. I wish we had started out kindergarten with this book. I think it would have been really great and he could have done it at 5, but he's going through it beautifully right now and he loves it so much. So we actually started off the school year in May of 2018 when he had just turned 6, and we were using My Father's World first grade. When we found out that we would be moving a couple of hours away for my husband to switch jobs, we took a couple of months off, and when we went back, I decided that instead of continuing with My Father's World first grade, we would just go ahead and start The Good and the Beautiful. I knew that I wanted to start it the next school year, and I knew that it was a little bit more comprehensive and in-depth than My Father's World, and so I just decided to go ahead and start there. I really want to talk to you guys about the pros of this curriculum. So the number one pro to me is that this is a very hands-on curriculum. My son Liam does have some special needs, and so he really needs a hands-on curriculum, which is actually why we chose My Father's World in the first place, because it was very hands-on and very simple and very easy to use, and a lot of families with special needs had a good experience with it. But when The Good and the Beautiful Level K came out, I looked at a video of them kind of going over the box, and which this is what you get when you get it. So you get this activity box, and I just really fell in love with this box. I just fell in love with all the pieces to it and just thought that this curriculum would be perfect for him, and it has been so far. But also comes with a course book, and it has 2 course books. So we're actually on course book number 2. We're a little over halfway through, but this is just kind of what you see inside. So every single day when you start, you do your calendar, and your child writes the date. You do your place value chart. You do your counting. So lesson 61, they're counting to 61. You're doing your Venn diagram, which this one for this lesson was the weather Venn diagram. And then you're just doing your lesson. You're learning addition, subtraction, odds and evens, and all that kind of stuff. Then they have a worksheet page, and then they usually have like an independent activity page that they do. Kind of comes like, it comes with these little wooden pieces. It comes with the calendar. It comes with the place value charts. It comes with these little garden pieces, and then you use the garden manipulatives. So these cards, so like 0, currently we're doing 0 to 10. Then it does these little 10 place cards. We're doing shapes. So it's very comprehensive and a lot of fun. I really enjoy teaching him, and he really enjoys learning, which is a huge, huge pro, because he does have some issues where he can have like more of an explosive behavior. And so the more fun I can make school for him, the more he's going to want to actually participate, and then we don't have to take so many breaks throughout the school year, throughout the week, and all of that. Another pro about this curriculum is that it is pretty inexpensive. So I would say that the math curriculum from The Good and the Beautiful is actually the most expensive curriculum. We got our language arts curriculum, the printed version. You can get the PDF or the printed version. The printed version for this math box was about $150 if I remember right, or maybe it was like $108. I will double check and put the price right here. But Math Level 1 just came out and I already went ahead and ordered it since we will need it this summer, but I'm super excited to use that as well. So for the language arts of The Good and the Beautiful, I think I spent $60, and for the handwriting it was like $13. So all in all, our curriculum costs about $200, which is very good for a very thorough, really nice curriculum to use. Another pro to this curriculum is that it is literally open and go. So I know for my father's world, it was pretty open and go. You still had to set it up sometimes, but for this, pretty much you literally just open it up and you already have everything you need in the box, and you just go through the lesson, and sometimes it'll have you do certain things, like it might have you go outside or things like that, but those things are all optional. So it's pretty much the same thing every day, but it is different every day, which I really like. Pro to this curriculum is that it is repetitive in a good way. Instead, you know, you're kind of doing the same things, like adding, but you're doing it in different ways. So one day you might be adding using little toothpicks, like tally marks. The next day you might be adding like little garden manipulatives. So it just changes every single day, but it's very repetitive so that they can learn it really well, but also that it is fun and different and exciting for them. So as part of this collab, I am supposed to talk about some of the cons of this math curriculum. And honestly, when it comes to The Good and the Beautiful, I have a really hard time figuring out cons to this curriculum, because there is really nothing about this curriculum that I don't like. When we were doing My Father's World kindergarten and even first grade, Liam had a really hard time with language arts. He was a struggling reader, and so that kind of put math on the back burner, and it didn't really go into a lot of math. It really doesn't do math curriculum until about second grade. And so he's really good at math. He really enjoys math. And so this has been like really great for him. It gives him something to look forward to. We usually do handwriting first and then language arts and then math, so that it really gives him something to look forward to. He also really enjoys the math because a lot of it he can do himself, like his calendar, his place value chart, all of that he can do by himself now since he's been doing it for so long. So he really feels in control of his education, which I also think is important. I want to give him as many opportunities as he can to do it, and so he really enjoys that. So as far as cons go, I haven't really been able to find any, because it is a very thorough curriculum and he is learning so much and he is doing a really great job at it, and I really think that that is because of this curriculum. So the question is, will I use this curriculum again? I will definitely use this curriculum again for Nolan. I will probably actually start his in kindergarten. I think Liam could have easily done this last year for kindergarten, but I think it works well for a first grader too, because I feel like they kind of, you know, kindergarten is more like introduction and first grade is more like reiterating that and kind of going over it again and then introducing new steps to it. I will definitely be using Math Level 1. It just came out. Math Level 2 comes out in a couple of months, so I know people are excited for that. This is actually the first year Math Level K came out, so it's been really exciting to use it and see how well it's going for other people too. So we will definitely be using this curriculum again. That is my review of the Good and the Beautiful Math Level K box. If you have any specific questions about this curriculum, make sure to leave them down in the comments below. Again, in the description box will be the hosts of this collab as well as the playlist, so you can watch others too. And remember to come back on Monday where I will be discussing the language arts of the Good and the Beautiful Level K. That's it for me, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!